Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss? Alright, the comps are basically the same outside of just Kiri and Reaper and Pharaoh and Ana. Alright, yeah, let me pause the music.
Tracer is going to be primarily going after the back line as well as, of course, trying to earn damage.
Alright, Nightmare already got first control of the point.
Then look at this. Nightmare gets a very early first cap and control.
Rocket in a very defensive spot right now.
Oh my, Wu Yang.
Is paramount. There's a squid throwing out those left clicks, and another character Wu Yang is very good with, and that is the Tracer. Oh, there comes the wave. Ends up getting a little bit wide.
Luke Mito getting caught out so bad here.
Double back, so it can go up and then come all the way back. Nice little knock back, and an additional bit of healing as well on top of it. Luke Mito falls for Nightmare as Seeker followed him.
I mean, not bad from Liquid. You gotta take this.
Easy takedown, tree taken out of the skies by Rocket.
Like 50% here, we're still stalling, and we gotta pick on the tree. If Rocket lives, it's really good, but it's gonna be hard for him to live. Wait, how did Zera die? How did Zera die? What? Wait, Nano Pharaoh comes out. Ew. Squid Jacks! Squid Jacks! Wait, Nightmare got back control point. That's really good. I think Nightmare's gonna look to go with Rush here around soon. RuPaul opts out of the Ana, maybe too hard to retake on. Wait, huge. They have no Suzu either. They have no Suzu. Actually, huge. Crazy Wu Yang. Oh. I mean, look when you use Primal and Wu Yang and their fresh Kiri, they have both DPS. I mean, Rhino and Seeker have opportunities to go crazy here with their ultimates. Abolishing this up.
Trades that hero with RuPaul going over to the Ana for this next engage. You can build up to a Nano, but Ana still.
Oh, Seeker's first picked?
Seeker just goes down to the Wu Yang. It's worth keeping in mind too, in the Tracer duel as well, against the Wu Yang, you get directed by one of the left clicks. Like, you're almost instantly forced to recall unless some.
This is so bad. We're giving so much time for Team Liquid to build ults.
Healing dot on them and send them in almost like a miniature Zen orb. You can see Vega now using that rushing torrent to get to that high ground. Ult's available for Nightmare as Seeker TPs into the back line, tries to close the distance, but getting this Death Blossom off is going to be rather tough.
Okay, Primal comes out from Rhino. Tree gets Luke Mino. And he lives, right? Oh my, Squid and Rhino. Oh, Seeker dies again. Oh my. Squid is just doing everything on Wu Yang. What the fuck? How is this guy doing so much?
And Nightmare have 3 ultimates for this final fight as well. And you're gonna see this Winston.
Oh my, look at the Wu Yang ball on the far. Oh my god. Squid is doing so much.
You even have the Wu Yang ultimate for this.
Oh my. This is a Nightmare win. Wait. It's a Nightmare win. It's a Nightmare win. My god, Rocket.
Wow. Nightmare do take round 1, and it looked quite tough for Team Liquid to actually get a firm handle on this point. I think a lot of that comes down to Nightmare being able to take out a lot of the damage from the Liquid roster. The Pharah, I thought, might have had a little bit of a better matchup into something like the Reaper, just because that
Rocket is just doing it all with Rhino. No, okay, Squid is actually doing a shit ton too.
Rockets are going to have, but Seeker made it work. Even if the Death Blossom was more of a zoning ultimate, it was still really hard for Infected to actually step up to the plate, knowing that Reaper is going to chunk you very, very fast.
Damn, Zera's on 4?
Yeah, Rocket's 11-1 as well, Rose.
That's just disgusting.
Kind of decimating on the Tracer. Tree now from the Pharah to the Reaper. And yeah, more of an even comp now. That Pharah, like you said, I think that was a really good point. Like, you'd expect it to do very well against a Reaper comp. Just punishing the fact that Reaper and the Tracer can't really you out, but
This mythic sounds so good. Okay, Tree is now opting out on the Reaper here.
Now over to the Reaper, you can play a similar game, but this Ana from Lucamino.
Squid is doing so much, bro. Is Squid doing too much or is Zero just getting caught out? No, let's go Squid. Let's go Squid.
like I mentioned, very dangerous against the Tracer. Very easy cap from Nightmare as well. I mean, you take down the Tracer too, that's so much less pressure on the back line. You can just walk up freely, just start shooting.
Wow, both teams have actually gotten the wave, not the wave perk. They got the damage one. Wow.
Look at how far those can go as we're looking at Vega's POV.
Vega? Nice.
So much easier to take care of.
Wait, Vega has no cooldowns though. If Nightmare can see an opportunity, they can kill Vega so easily right now.
Triple orb perk there.
We're just talking about this.
Yeah. Normally
Oh, Infected's dead. He had no wave.
Alright, Seeker takes care of Infected. Yeah, Rose, this is not that close.
I mean, it's a Nightmare win.
A big gap it feels like between Nightmare and Team Liquid.
Looks like Liquid is not really catching their stride.
Close space. They're gonna have to back all the way up to spawn, and Nightmare's ults, they can go super early if they want to. Nano and the Titan Blast, like, good luck surviving that. There's no chance.
You just apply the nano even.
Really? Really? Alright.
Rhino's gonna have Primal Rage up for this as well. You could fly the nano over for a big Beyblade onto the Reaper when that Death Blossom becomes available. Nightmare of the pick of their litter right now, and with one more team fight secured, that's gonna put them in a very good spot to close out this map.
Titan Blast, though.
Nice.
Oh, there's the stink. That was punishing for Luke.
Oh.
You could really do. Seeker was getting booped off the map there. Nano boost applied to the Death Blossom, but didn't really get too much damage done with it. But he ends up TPing back to the point and killing RuPaul. A scrappy affair with Vega being the only support left alive for Team Liquid. And a Death Blossom with 4 trees is going to be a bit of a nightmare to actually deal with, but this Death Blossom
Oh my.
is going to be a big thorn in the side. Nightmare still...
Vega don't die. Vega don't die. Vega. Nice. Nice user from RuPaul.
Right now, unfortunately, just kind of a big pile of flesh there for the Reaper to shoot into. But it was all about extending...
Oh my god, huge problem for Infected. Ew, ew, ew.
Team Liquid, but Infected is still trying to force his way into the backline. Ends up getting out with a double leap, but an expensive fight on both sides.
Okay, Tree has a Death Blossom here. No one else has ultimates. Maybe Rocket and Zero soon, but all eyes on Tree right now. Tree cam, Tree cam, Tree cam, Tree cam. Tree's one. They're diving crazy on Vega right now. Secret gets a 1-to-1 trade on RuPaul.
Yeah, that's a really good pick too. Perfect trade. If you're Nightmare, you take down RuPaul. Tree with the Death Blossom.
You take that. You actually take that. You actually take that.
Killed.
You 100% take that.
Take down Squid.
They flipped the point though. Oh my god, that's so terrible.
Don't really have a way to sustain themselves in this fight, although they do get a cheeky
Evil Chinese boy thinks 6 months.
to 99.
Sneak away the point.
Okay, Lumino's on Lucio here. He needs to build this B6-7. Evil Chinese boy thinks 6 months.
So you take a look at this fight. I mean, Squid can just go ahead and apply.
Life on the line. Rocket with a pulse of Wu Yang O. Life on the line. Oh, oh my god, huge.
Runner's gonna jump in.
Vega's dead.
Lockdowns yet. Vega, nowhere to run or hide there.
Vega just Wu Jacks too, bro.
Again, is Seeker first of all for the side of Nightmare. Rocket stealing
Ew.
Mega help back away from the Reaper, but this is all Team Liquid all day. Rhino still in this fight, but not
Ew!
clip onto Rocket too. Zera still living up to be one of the best Tracer players in NA. As Team Liquid closing in now on their own 99.
This round was off to a pretty slow start here for Team Liquid, and now they finally seem like they've got.
I think Liquid should rush a little bit early here, but they kind of have beats, and then you be careful about that.
With the Kitsune rush, you can open up the fight, make sure that Nightmare don't really have a good.
Secret instantly gets a pick on the. Wait, Rhino's dead though.
Sneaks into the back line.
Rhino. Oh,
Still got the sound barrier as well. Deploys it, hits 3 on the point now, trying to pressure.
it's all on Infected's Primal. It's all on Infected's Primal.
Hopefully going to go for this Lucio. You can see him kind of hounding down Lucamino.
Oh no.
Well-placed boots sends him flying back towards his side of the map.
Tree almost has Blossom. Rhino has.
Take the point away.
I mean, it's like a Nightmare win, honestly.
And there's no other ultimates for Team Liquid to really rely on. It's just going to be an all-out.
Oh, he died with Blossom. Zero.
Does he get off the ultimate either? Zera just chases him down, finds a 2-piece, but it's all on Rocket and Squid on the other side. A 3-on-3 on the point, but Rhino's still got the primal race to pop. Zera now pretty low, has to recall, but both DPS ultimates for Team Liquid are still available, but they need to find a good position to actually...
Wait, Tree?
There's the boop away onto Tree. Ends up using that Wraith Walk as well, not getting booped off the map just yet. And now
Oh, no.
flip the point.
Nightmare won.
Goes a little wide there,
Nightmare won. Rocket is just doing everything, bro. Oh my god.
Recall left, no blinks to get out of there as Nightmare close out the first match with 2-0.
Oh my god.
Oh, would you look at that? I mean, sometimes
They couldn't kill Rocket.
it is a little bit of I don't want to say fraudulent game mode, but sometimes it doesn't tell the whole picture of what we're going to expect for the rest of the series.
That was a crazy payout. All right then.
Honestly, I think there's still a lot to take away from that. Jack, Nightmare looked good.
Rocket was playing insane this first map.
Easy, and especially with some
28-2, 22-2. Okay, like the dive tanks are just insane.
for Team Liquid, they played with a ton of aggression and really made these fights scrappy.
Oh, look at that Rhino down.
God.
22-2, 11k down.
It was literally just a two-man show. Holy fuck.
Putting up similar damage numbers, but the 2 deaths for Rhino and Rocket 4 combined is a little ridiculous. The least deaths that Team Liquid had was 4 on Vega. Like, yeah, if you've got a good tracer in this meta, you're going to be in with a good chance this stage. And Rocket is looking good, even against someone like Zero, which is not an easy feat.
Dun, 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 dun. I think Vega like Wujax twice or 3 times a series
I love that you
already.
call out Rocket's performance here, because I think Rocket has always been one of those players that we've seen as an up-and-coming.
Which is a little rough, but hopefully they'll get it together.
Coming, they're going to be one of the best DPS players in the world.
Bento, thanks the year. Woo.
This first showing in stage 3.
We made it out, bro.
They are one of the best DPS players in the world. I think especially being able to go toe-to-toe with Zero, winning out a lot of those 1v1s as well in that first round. You've got to keep looking at Rocket and definitely contenders for one of the best racers.
store. My girl says she needs some shit too. I hit the
Here as
Euro.
well. Gets the bag. No
I'm
stage.
feeling the night.
Any swift step available. Nice stuff there from Nightmare. A little 2-0 to start off the series. Very competitive though, especially on Ruins. We'll see how the series kind of evolves, because I think the question for me, Rose, will lie, where does Seeker like move when we go to more long-range maps? We're not going to see the Reaper permanently, I can imagine. If we do go to something like a Rialto, probably going to see the Sojourn. But the double flex from Team Liquid, that's what I've always had in the forefront of my mind when I thought of this meta. Genji, Tracer. Tree on the Genji, Zero on the Tracer. Like, that is a scary combo. But Tree opting for something a little different. Reaper and Pharah showings already.
I think it's
I don't know.
good experiment.
The Pharah pick threw me off. 'Cause I feel like if they just played,
Of the stage,
I don't know.
there are still a lot of things teams need to
I feel like Pharah is a little kappa.
especially when the meta has been so different between Korea, EMEA, and even now looking at North America with some of their pocket DPS picks. These teams still need to trial out a couple things and see what's going to work best for them.
Yeah, like I feel like the Wu Yang orb is literally like the size of a Sigma rock.
Decently open, it's still going to be rather quick. It's going to be dive orientated. We're going to see a lot of Wu Yang. So yeah, it's not going to be complete mirrors like we're seeing Sim kind of comps or like Malga comps or whatever. It's going to be fairly dynamic, especially in that DPS line.
Mad? I'm not mad. I'm just saying it's like it's a pretty big projectile that does a shit ton of damage.
Ball, another exceptional hero to use the Tidal Blast on. You just slam with Tidal Blast and everybody gets knocked up and then they got knocked down. Like, it's a very quick kill on the back line and something you can't normally escape from either. That's the thing with a Tidal Blast. Like, you get knocked down.
Just dive him, smile. Just dive him, smile.
If you're a tracer,
When Wu Yang does a wave, heals his entire HP, knocks you back,
kind of annoying.
and then his support TP Suzu's him, and then he has another orb of death that just hits you.
Look at some of the other changes that have happened from the most.
And then on top of that, he has a crazy movement ability that lets him fly and just ride on everything.
Why Wu Yong is so strong. I mean, take a look at the ultimate and when you actually ride at somebody. You also get the explosive damage that's going to come after that bubble burst, alongside the protection that it gives. I think there's a lot of really great things that can come from there. I don't know why we're looking at my fantasy
Painkiller.
team again. No,
That
no, you
big
can't.
dodge. And
What's going on with the production team?
Points for you.
That's true, but Painkiller didn't show
What
up.
is going on with the production
I
team?
know, but he will. It's still good points for Nightmare.
That's true. No, you're so right about that. I'm pumped to see how the
So you think you shouldn't dive him then? Just let him do perma damage? Just headshot him, man. What?
I really do love being able to cheer for so many different
Duh.
teams and players, and I don't know. I'm excited to see how we all do in fantasy.
Yeah, I need this up because I got strategies. I'm ready to rip it.
You're ready to
let's
like
have a look in a second
different
where
pieces
Team Liquid want to take us. In your mind, where would you want to go? We got Kings in the map pool, thankfully. So
Let me see the map pool. Let me decide what map. Let me see the map pool.
It's kind of an escort pick. We've seen
Let me see the map pool. Let me see the map pool. Let me see the map pool.
Where do you expect Team Liquid would want to favor?
It's tough because I think you still want to take a look at some of these dive maps. Just make sure that you can actually get your
Esperanza.
and a lot more comfortable with being able to play something like that double flex. So maybe I would anticipate us being able to go to, I don't know, even something like a flashpoint actually doesn't feel like it would be that bad.
Is Cervasa in the map pool or is it New Junk City?
Hyper aggressive pace.
Or are neither of those in the map pool?
New Queen Street is also back in the.
Oh, New Queen Street. Okay.
As well. I'll do flashpoint.
I got New Junk City and Atlas. Okay.
You're going to be a lot more familiar with that at this point because it was fairly new when we actually jumped in.
New Queen Street. Damn, I've not seen a New Queen Street in ages.
That's kind of the common trend. If it is a new, brand new shiny toy, Wuyang included, I suppose, it's going to be worth choosing it because maybe teams aren't too familiar with it, especially when it comes to maps. So, yeah, we'll see if that ends up coming into play. But if you want to play something super quick, yeah, I'd say Flashpoint for sure. Atlas feels very good for dive, very good for ball as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see where Team Liquid want to bring us. And speaking of Team Liquid,
Okay, Painkiller coming in. I wonder what team they're gonna play. I'm assuming maybe some Diva Zarya, depending on the map.
maybe stick away from the Winston 2 as we go to the next map.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Painkiller is probably coming out on Diva. I know there's a Ramatra picture there, but Ramatra did get the bug fixed, so it is not as survivable.
He isn't unkillable anymore,
It used to be.
which is great.
Yeah, but I think as we might apply that or even call that a little bit of a nerf, I think, yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Ramatra. I highly doubt that.
I mean, I was watching EMEA. It looks like there was a shit ton of Freya and Soj being played. Nenwai is subbing in for Squid, so maybe they're gonna look for like some Lucio comp.
Excited to see Nenwai. Chance to see Nenwai a little bit in stage number 2, but of course coming in from Extinction. Nenwai is a main support player, predominantly played a lot of Lucio for Extinction in that last stage, and so
Okay, Team Liquid pick Atlas. Okay, bet.
I do kind of wonder then if we are going to see like Esperanza or actually it says Atlas. I was gonna say maybe
right
we
there.
see a push, but no, it is Atlas. We are going to flash.
Team Liquid ban Lucio and Nightmare ban Genji.
Away the Lucio as well. I mean,
That's actually some W bans.
okay, ban Lucio.
Ban Genji so you're able to play more hit scan or Reaper.
So, I watched an interview the other day with Kusaurus,
And then I think you banned out Nenwai's Lucio.
Season, and they just want to kind of go back to basics. The loss of Knife is going to hurt.
I think Team Liquid's probably gonna play double flex. Maybe like Kiri Wu Yang.
For both the team and
I think they're gonna be playing Kiri Wu Yang.
happy on,
DPS wise, either Reaper Tracer or maybe Soj Tracer, Freya Tracer.
Team Liquid, just running a static farm.
Tank? I'm not sure what tank.
Go back to basics.
Maybe Ball?
So we'll see if Team Liquid have got anything special cooked up. I'm curious now because, like you said, Nemwai normally came in. Lucio's, now we're seeing it banned. It might
I don't know if Ball's that good on Atlas, but we'll see.
Wuyang Kiri or Wuyang Ana here with the Diva, which also seems exceptionally strong right now.
I know all 3 support players on Nightmare have been practicing Wuyong, so it's very possible. And then Y is fine, not playing the Lucio, comes in, plays the Wuyong, and as you said, they're
If you cloned yourself 4 times, what would be the meta you think you would be best at?
and that would be pretty standard for a lot of responsible backlines we've seen coming over from
Maybe Brawl or Rush?
Yeah. Now, I do wonder a little bit then about where we're going to go in terms of the DPS. The fact that Genji was banned out means that you can't have the Tracer Genji double flex, but it still leaves you open for Seeker to be able to play something like the Freya or the Sojourn. And likewise, when you take a look at Team Liquid, then Tree, maybe, is it going to be Sojourn also? I think there's some pretty good sightlines on Atlas that would allow you to play the Sojourn.
Yeah, and I think without the Lucio too, the Sojourn doesn't fear as much this like incredibly aggressive dive.
Like,
the back. Exactly, you're just getting walked on. It's like, okay, I need my major perk to double slide to get out of the way. Like it feels really bad. So it's kind of.
Will you ever go back to competing? At the moment,
Hit scan here. Even
I'm not really seeing it, but maybe in the future.
a couple of changes. His new silver bullet perk, the major, it's kind of cool, but losing Fan the Hammer does kind of suck. You can get double tap. There was the bug where you could like one-shot people as well, but like that's been fixed.
Right now, I'm not seeing it though. You always say this top bait. Well, you never know in the future. Right now, I'm not seeing it.
So a lot of players right now are taking the double flashbang, and then when you hit crits, you refund the roll cooldown. So yeah, that's probably what we'll see if we see the Cassidy at the very least from someone like Seeker. But the other DPS, Tracer for Zera, Tracer for Rocket, makes the most sense to me. Let's load on in though. Second map between Team Liquid and Nightmare. Hoping
If you got the chance to play with Lenny, would you come back? I don't think I could take playing with Lenny serious, if I'm being honest. I feel like if I played with Lenny, I would troll the entire time.
But as we went through that first map of our series, Team Liquid started to look better and better, with Ruins being incredibly competitive. So now that we're loading into Atlas, I'm kind of expecting that Team Liquid, okay, you know, they're shaking off the jitters a little bit. They've had a little bit of time to actually do their team huddle at their team house, and now they get a chance to kind of load back in
Voodoo fries.
and see where they can go from here. I'm hoping that this means that we're just going to see this team keep getting better and better throughout.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The Reaper, Ramatra though.
Wouldn't surprise me at all to see it.
I'm ending Pred soon. I'm ending Pred soon.
Now that it's unbanned.
Yeah, Infected is on ball. All right.
Really, really nice. This first point can be a little bit finicky for the Wrecking Ball, but there's lots of places you can hide.
I'm closing it. I'm closing it.
Grab the mega health packs, etc. But this looks good. I like this team comp from Team Liquid.
Hey.
Painkiller 6 on the Zarya. Another very decent pick, especially against the Wu Yang too. The amount of spam Wu Yang.
Brig. I guess they're expecting the ball pick.
Can be easy to peel away from the Wrecking Ball as well, bubbling your supports.
Absolutely, and we've already seen how much damage Zarya can do. Look at EMEA.
RuPaul insta picks Luke Mino. How? W fam.
Yeah, that was a slam, a kunai headshot, and then something else on top. That's an easy kill. Quick
Spider ball. Spider ball.
Liquid getting this cat.
Exhibit A of your point where Wrecking Ball has some places it can just hide.
Yeah, he just slowly grappled up. You saw like Seeker shooting at him, like guys, the ball is right there. Instant slam, and Infector's doing it again. They should be able to hear the ball.
Big slam.
Slam comes in. Hits the Zarya and the Brig. Tree's already dead though.
Oh my God, Nemwise won.
Number 2, looking towards the Brig. Shield's already dead, but Infected. Followed short after Seeker with a double.
Wow, I mean, this is just it's just death ball, right? It's just run.
I mean, like as ball.
With the Brig, which is a character I wasn't
All right, I mean, I think it's a little hard for ball, but
you're still able to make it work because you're playing.
if they just play like a literal death ball.
As well as Zarya, you've got those bubbles as well. That's going to make the
How is Luke Mino dead again? How is Luke Mino dead again?
after losing Luke Mino again.
Oh, Zero's dead.
Worry a little bit about where
Maybe not.
Yeah, Luke Camino's having a rough go of it so far. Wow, this is 2 extremely quick fights back.
Bro, Rocket is moving nice on Tracer. Victor thinks the 3 months. Why are we seeing Reaper? Reaper got a really fucking insane perk where he can TP fast as fuck and he's really beefy.
As soon as you use those packs,
You can live really well on Reaper and he has a really good TP engage now.
as soon as that's gone, you are just a sitting duck.
Oh, the Wrecking Ball into the back too. As soon
That
as they
perk isn't good to be honest. Alright, bet.
allow Zera to sneak into the back, and now you've taken out yet another support. Team Liquid should get this first flashpoint unless we see something incredible come out from these Nightmare ults.
Yeah, I mean, Tidal Blast is available for Luke Camino. There's the Guardian Wave. Tidal Blast straight on to Seeker, looking for someone to shoot at. Hits the death
Bro, Luke Mino died again.
Tree, though, Painkiller. Those bubbles will rip through. And Nemwise ultimate, I mean, Raleigh, don't get me wrong, pretty good ult. A long time to build up, a long time to find a lot of value and sustain in that fight. And Team Liquid just kind of run over Nightmare. And Nightmare didn't even get a chance to use
Tech pause?
even after the Tidal Blast. Was
Oh, okay.
and a quick unpause as we... Oh, we're here, though. Okay.
Hello.
Well, should be a quick unpause, though, as we get back into the map. Probably like a small mouse issue or something. We'll be chilling. But, yeah, the Brig and Luke Camino, to be fair, as well.
Sammy thinks 8 months.
It is tough though, because you've got the Wrecking Ball, and that's going to apply a different degree of difficulty to this fight. As soon as you by slam down just makes you even easier to actually take out. So I think we will need to see them play a little bit more close together in terms of just being a team, especially when you do have those other pieces that are going to want to play around for the inspired healing, as you're pointing out on something like the Brig.
Surely you play Diva if you want to play anti-dive? Are you talking about for Nightmare? I think Nightmare opt out on Zarya because Zarya has a lot of like, she has a lot of survivability. She has a lot of engage for the DPS. You can enable them a lot. Your ultimate is really good. I think it has a really nice like. It's not bad. It's really not bad. Like bubbling a Reaper in, your Reaper gets max value and then get out with Wraith. It's not bad. It's really not bad.
And then, okay, now we have to play Brig. Again, good against the ball.
Diva is good too. Diva's not bad too.
And hopefully get out of there. But if you're getting slammed constantly, the Trace is on top of you as well. The Brig.
I just filled it in my new PC. Ooh, 400 hertz coming in a week. Let's go, Lobster Lover. You off the laptop now? You got off the laptop?
Like it's not a thing, thankfully. I might add. But with the Tidal Blast and like very defensive style ultimates, a lot of them nowadays are like very instant. Brig's Rally, while good initially, especially with like a stun bash, it takes a while to like kind of get going, ramp up all that overhealth, but it's just a little bit too slow, it feels like, on Nightmare's side of things. And Team Liquid, although they did end up losing a couple of fights on that first point, it felt like they were in control.
Rally, certainly not one of those ultimates you look at as when it's available will be a big
Laptop was not cutting it. I told you, bro.
be able to at least know, hey,
I got Zowie 400 hertz. I'm on that right now.
maybe you just go ahead and use it to try to get something else out from Team Liquid's bank.
It's too good, Lobster Lover.
Hopefully it's a little bit more economical for
We gonna be twinning? We are twinning.
but yeah, it's definitely not something that I think, especially with how fast a lot of these fights have gone, it is going to be something that plays a pivotal role.
It sounds like we're going to get back in
Despite them sending me one, it's actually a really fucking nice monitor.
Pretty quickly to this next point. Ball, very decent, very good on this map. There's a lot of ways you can just kind of pincer some people in choke. There's a lot of big like kind of choke areas.
Y'all need to buy the Zowie.
They have the grab. They have
Wait, bro, turn the game audio back on. Yo,
set up pretty well.
turn the game audio back on.
With Liquid's comp and like dive comps in general,
Yo.
they're so mobile. Seeker struggled to use that Death Blossom on the first map.
Audrey thinks at 3 months. Well, happy 3 months, bro. I think Painkiller's probably gonna grab pretty soon here. Or maybe Seeker wants to go for like a Blossom early. But Infected kind of mines a little early. They're gonna have control of the point. Nightmare gonna have to retake now. Liquid has to be wary of a Painkiller grab. Anybody Painkiller grabs, they literally insta die. Huge. That should be a fight win.
That rush being laid down on the point by RuPaul and instantly got grabbed. Perfect target to do so. Even a long range one at this point from Painkiller would be good, and yeah, that'll do it. They end up saving that Death Blossom too. Rocket's not.
Is Infected gonna save ball or is he gonna swap? Nah, he's saving ball.
Liquid on the other side at 33% already.
Painkiller had worked up so much energy charge from just delaying that initial step up to the flashpoint, and that allowed that grab to be even more impactful in terms of the damage. The Secret Death Blossom
Rocket getting recall forced out. Zero pulse?
at the very least going to be a bit more damage.
Luke Mino gets a pick on a RuPaul. Like, how are people just dying randomly?
Zera forced to recall. Surrounded by 5 players right now. Yeah, has to back all the way up. All right, Nightmare getting some early picks. Not letting Team Liquid set up in any way where Infected can slam, Zera and Shrink, and then ascend on that target.
That's certainly the setup that they're looking for, and if you're able to stop that with something like the Kiriko not being available, then you know that the Suzu isn't there to also make those dives a little bit.
God, look how much damage those triple balls do, bro.
To see RuPaul come back, probably use some switch step to get back on time, but not before Lucamino's gonna go ahead and hit the ult.
How did he kill one? And he lived. No, this perk is disgusting. Oh my god, he almost lived.
To escort Tree to the grave. Overtime here for Nightmare as well. Mines deployed on the point. Seeker waiting for targets to come to him. Teleporting on the spot. Just absolutely
Little tech right there trying to TP the slam.
Sarah takes down Painkiller and Tree. Seeker kind of forced to just ring around the rosy with himself. Ends up teleporting away, but the flip did end up coming through for Team Liquid. It's going to be a tough fight to fight into now if you're Nightmare.
Alright, somehow Liquid won that?
The rush is gonna lock down this main choke, then you're forced to go into a small room where Infected's gonna have walk through those
Look at these
gates.
balls, man.
So Rush, very good here for Team Liquid, but Nightmare still have a chance to claw back. If Painkiller is able to work up just a bit more damage, you're gonna have this grab soon.
That's a really good rush from RuPaul. Oh my god. Big grab from Painkiller though. Game. Wait, RuPaul got a pick on a rocket. Actually, still winnable from Liquid. NY almost has rally. Lumino almost has ult. I think Liquid are gonna go for it. Oh, he didn't get a TP. Okay. But my...
He's fitting to winning.
He's stolen the point. Tidal Surge onto the Reapers once again. Street trying to teleport away from Seeker. Seeker, though, in hot pursuit. Wraithform force from Tree. Seeker's winning the storm for the time being. And now...
Lumino kill... Oh.
Tree taken out. Seeker's still just pounding Infected in the front line, looking for an alternate angle now with teleport into the back line. An easy kill onto Vega.
How are they... they're in this for so long. Holy shit.
A little bit too quick for him. Even this one up on Atlas.
Oh my god. I thought for a hot second that Wrecking Ball was going to be an annoyance that turned the tide back over to Team Liquid to announce that flashpoint. That we are tied up one apiece as we move over to the next one, and it's going to be pretty even footing. Nothing on the board just yet. Tree's going to be the closest to another Death Blossom. Infected very close to those Wrecking Ball mines as well, but because Nightmare just won. Yeah, they've got some really good territory.
Oh my god, like look how much damage it fucking does. So stupid.
Round the corner, Seeker takes a faceful of water, and that will be dead NY as well. Nightmare lose 2 in that fight, meaning Liquid guarantee themselves the point.
Oh my goodness. You know, honestly, especially if you're playing against a really good Wuyong, I don't want to take that duel. Not with that range either.
Thing is, you don't know if
Zera has a pulse. Rocket has a pulse.
you can't see it.
Yeah, that's true.
Would love to see a Wu Yang Reaper here soon. Or Tracer. Wu Yang Tracer is really good.
With the Reaper especially, you're
Nice.
knife's edge.
Wait, oh my god, Painkiller just buttered his grab.
You had a couple of good ones.
Beautiful Susan from RuPaul. Holy shit.
You have that one. Whiff that one slightly. Tree ends up using that Death Blossom to kill Lumino.
Rocket. Oh my goodness, Rocket is so good.
Losing it as a Rocket swings in to help. There's a lot of mines all over the place as Infected laying those out on the points. There should be a Nightmare fight win.
Liquid is getting the max point right now. Holy shit.
Team Liquid actually
I need to have
do
max
get a
win.
percentage, and they're still gonna go because Infected is stalling at the point yet again on one of the most annoying stall characters in the entire game. The Nightmare do eventually get the flip. Seeker as the Death Blossom. But going back to your point, yeah, you.
RuPaul opens up with Rush. I think Seeker's probably gonna look for a mid-fight Blossom in the Rush.
Ready to just throw you.
I actually think Seeker's gonna go for Zero or Vega.
How do you feel about this one?
Tree's falling really low right now.
Link from RuPaul for the rush.
Yeah, I actually like this a lot, especially with the Tracer, but he's got to be careful. No more double swift step on the
Well, I mean,
can normally lead to your demise. Seeker using that Death Blossom didn't get too much damage done, maybe a little bit on Infected, but now is trying to hunt. Nukumino very low on healing resource right now, but has got Guardian Wave in just a moment. So
okay, wow.
restore some of that as Tree takes a face full of water. And Nightmare looking to
Lumino just throwing his fucking mouse around instead of healing NY. Jesus.
Resources from Nightmare, they're wearing thin. And Sarah just dancing, playing with his food as Painkillers just booped around, and they do end up capping. So Liquid are in control for the time being.
Oh, and I wonder if is Seeker gonna
Wait, Seeker's on Sim.
Symmetra now coming out as a pick from him as Lumino goes.
Oh my, Zero.
That Tidal Blast.
No, my shield just got deleted there by Sarah, so took a full face, a shrapnel.
Oh my, Rocket.
A stick though coming through from Rocket. However, man advantage for Team Liquid.
Oh my god, Rocket.
And Painkiller not in a position to whiff the grab again. End up losing at that point, and that puts Team Liquid in good stead for the next 2-1 on Atlas.
They're doing such a great job of these infected double downs. You've got the slam, Tree, and Zera are both there to be able to follow up on that damage. And Vega has been doing an amazing job on this Wuyong to make sure that all of these plays can happen. Look
Bro,
at see again.
I swear Infected has more HP than I do on Wall.
Oh, and then
When I be playing ball, I just die so fast. I don't get it. Tree not getting much. I mean, he did get rally out, but you actually take those. You actually take that. You take rally. Everyone live too. Now you go with rush and instant kill break. You actually take those. Oh. Painkiller had a 0-man grab, but in fact he just rolled into it, but no one died. Well, Painkiller's kind of blundering these grabs.
I mean, the perma pocket healing from RuPaul and Vega made sure that Infected was going to make maximum use out of those shields. Nightmare gets 21%, but Team
Nightmare really needs these grabs from Painkillers. They're like actually such a huge win con.
Pulse bomb here for Zera. Just going to have more mines. This
I don't think Zarya's the pick. Zarya's is not a bad pick.
in the entire map, and so you've got to imagine that those wrecking ball mines are going to do some great work delaying Nightmare from being able to take the approach.
Already using that shift, that Russian torrent to get away from.
I would love to see a Tracer Wu Yang or a Reaper Wu Yang. Okay, Luke Mino's insta dead. My bad. Blossom comes out from Seeker.
Tidal blast is just so powerful when you attach it to a dive hero. Team Liquid, they're looking a little worse for wear, to be honest, in terms of health bars, but they should be fine for the rest of this fight.
Oh my god, Infected.
Just dominating on the wrecking ball. Those mines, they should have disappeared like 10 years ago. But Rocket just bowled into one. Final fight here for Team Liquid as well, Rose.
They don't really have a whole lot else in the tank, but I don't know if they need it. Jack, they've been winning out these fights with some really great positioning, and yeah, this just feels like a last-ditch effort, honestly.
Wait, Nenwai is so caught out. Wait, Nenwai is so caught out. Wait, Seeker? Oh no.
Oh, sneaky as you like. Just teleports away from that knockdown. Seeker forced to use the shift, but more importantly,
Infected's dead.
are on the point and they are.
He lives!
And then Y was under no pressure there at all. So was more than capable of capping the point on himself on his own if they wanted to. Gonna try and chase people away.
No, Seeker's dead! Rocket just, I don't know what the fuck Rocket is seeing right now.
Infected still alive, and there's the tidal blast, an overwhelming amount of ultimate.
That's game.
Liquid is making, just runs down Luca Mina with the tidal blast attached to himself. And Team Liquid, no ults in the bank, and they won't need any more. Zera, although, has got a pulse.
I'm not blaming Rocket. I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at Rocket's POV, and I wouldn't know what the fuck to shoot either, bro.
Wrecking ball being on the table again meant that Infected was able to play even more comfortable, and those plays were so synergistic. You could really see the team working together, and I think this is where they find their comfort. Being able to play very...
Alright, let me see the scoreboard. Holy moly! Liquid lock-in.
individually take those duels, but when they work together, it's even more magical. I mean, look at the damage. look at the damage that Infected did. Tree and Vega also just like.
Alright, so why are we subbing out Squid, the Danos on Wu Yang right now? I swear that guy was actually Danos on Wu Yang.
Ended up taking the Fallen Rain. You see a lot of Wu Yangs taking the ebb and flow to get the wave to come back to you. But I guess if you're confident you're playing that much and you've been practicing a whole bunch, like realistically, the try shot of the Falling Rain does do a lot more damage in the long run. My word.
What is his highlight? What are these highlights?
We'll see if Nightmare continue this. I mean, Team Liquid, sorry, continue this. And I think with Infected's Wrecking Ball, you want to ban it out on Control Rose, but now it's free for the rest of the series. Like, this is one of Infected's best heroes.
I mean, I will say, looking at the rest of the map pool, I'm not really confident in Wrecking Ball being able to be used on like every single map, so I think there is still some hope Nightmare can just pick a different map that maybe the Wrecking Ball isn't going to be as good on. And since they lost this map, they do get a chance to pick, and that can turn the tides a little bit too with their map choice.
Oh, that was a nice stick from Rocket there. Nice stuff from Team Liquid, tying this series up. I do like the Zarya pick, I do. With Painkiller being able to kind of bubble Lucamino and Nenwai, it's just unfortunate. I think if Nightmare were able to actually play the Lucio, I feel like they would have done a whole lot. No, Nenwai is a
No, I'm not. I think I've only played Wu Yang in viewer games. I would love to play Wu Yang, you know,
her value is immense. Like, it is
again, but we'll see.
From the Reaper with the flails, but if she's put under a slight bit of duress where the Tracer's like kind of shooting a shield and that kind of breaks. And the Reaper too, obviously, it can be a really tough time. So I think NTMR did the best that they possibly could on that pick. We'll see if there's any subs too. We saw obviously Nightmare subbing 2 people out for that map specifically. Of course, Team Liquid only running the set 5, like Kasura says, going back to basics.
This Reaper shit boring, not gonna lie. Reaper's fun as fuck to play, but watching not that bad.
Basically been unchanged throughout the entirety of the OWCS 2025 season, and that really does show. Maybe off to a bit of a shaky start in that very first map, but we're taking a look at this one. I think you can chalk it up a little bit.
I'm so fucking scared.
They would much rather be able to play like Wrecking Ball from Infected. It wouldn't surprise me too much to see Nightmare actually make a couple of maps. And I think that's something else that you have to look at too for these rosters that do have bigger.
I'm Taicho thinks it's 4 months, and then Witchman thinks it's 9 months. What's up, new place? Just moved. Not much. I'll be swapping setups a lot.
Comes some challenges with that, I think, versus some of these rosters that have decided to stick to a core 5 throughout the entire season.
Right, and it was Painkiller's season title stage, last stage. We didn't see Rhino a whole bunch, but having that flexibility in your back pocket is fantastic. Having Rhino in for Winston, for Wrecking Ball, things like that is fantastic. Painkiller, oh, you want to play some off tanks? You want to play the Mauga? I'm not sure we're going to see a lot of that, but you never know, I suppose. You want to play something like a Diva? That's cool.
What is the Samsung? Mahor freestyle.
Nightmare, they're going to be able to utilize their wide hero pool and wide roster depth as well to a very good effect.
As a high elo player, what do you think about the conversation in chat?
Sticking with 5, they know
Well, everyone has their own opinions,
need to add people
and
down the line.
they're fair to believe whatever they want to believe.
Seal it to knife, you know. It was an amicable kind of split. He seems very happy now on his new team, but slimming down like this and really
Fence sitter, super TF.
is going to be a big boom for Team Liquid. We'll see
What do you want me to say?
As we get some substitutions as NTMR steps away and Squid comes back in, which to me also would
When I'm reading chat and I make a good play in ranked and someone says, wow, that was terrible, I'm like, yep, you know what, you're right, man. Maybe you know something I don't.
Called it out. Rhino's going to come in, play those main tanks. We have Painkiller that is able to put on exceptional performances with something like the Zarya or the Diva, as we saw a lot of last stage. And we will.
I remember yesterday I was like, bro, how is this guy saying that's a bad play?
I would doubt to
No,
see
it's whatever, it's whatever.
skip ban
I just gotta explain it. I gotta teach them and enlighten them why it was a good play.
ban Winston if you want to.
Yeah, if you really want to get Winston out there, that would make a whole bunch of sense. Honestly, 2 Wrecking Ball matchups like that. Infected and Rhino going at each other. Oh, and we're going to the diviest of all dive
Okay.
maps too. Watchpoint Gibraltar, picked by Nightmare. Okay, they also get to come up with a couple of bad...
Sometimes you roid rage, no.
I think you're right.
Nah, no.
Don't think it's going to be a Wrecking Ball ban again, but it will be a Winston ban from Nightmare and a Kiriko ban from TL.
Winston banned from Nightmare and a Kiriko banned from Team Liquid. Why would they ban Kiriko? What?
Nightmare is going to do
Why would Team Liquid ban Kiriko?
Map was great. Rhino looked amazing on the Winston. And the
Oh, maybe they want to force Ana. Maybe they want to force Ana.
The entire series is crazy. So now that that's
That makes sense. That makes sense.
a choice for Nightmare to ban that out, I wonder, is this Wrecking Ball gonna stand up and measure?
Hog on Jib, yes!
See Nightmare decide to go in a different direction. When Rhino was first coming up through the Overwatch contender scene, he played a
I think Nightmare is keeping Painkiller in. That's why they banned Winston. Or is Rhino in? Is Rhino in?
We could see, given we have seen Orisa get played on Gibraltar in the past.
Sort of in EMEA.
Alright, if Rhino's in, they're going to play ball.
I think it's possible. First day, obviously, here in OWCS,
Yeah.
North America and EMEA, so experimentation time. But this is the comp that I was longing to see from Team
Squid is on who?
Genji, Tracer, Ana, Wuyang. This, in my mind, maybe trade the Ana for Akiri. Obviously, it's banned here, but either one of them, this, in my head, is the meta comp right now. Nightmare, I can imagine it's going to be the same sort of thing. I mean, look, Rhino's already holding the Wrecking Ball.
The Wrecking Ball, I think they're gonna get matched a bit here. Seeker, I don't know about the Tracer from Seeker. I feel like Seeker has been a lot more comfortable.
I'm closing Prez. I'm closing Prez. I think Seeker's going to stay on, though.
Sojourn, the Freya of
Let's get going.
course, when that was released last stage. So it's gonna be the Hanzo. They're not going to play this Genji Tracer, but I'm pumped to see how Team Liquid's gonna do, being completely unleashed now.
Unleashed.
We need to triple check the patch notes again, but Hanzo's logs, they are like actual free trunks now.
Actually, bro, that Hanzo buff is insane.
Crazy over the previous patch.
How is RuPaul insta dead? How is RuPaul insta dead?
There's a nice little slam kill onto RuPaul. And Seeker, basically your job here is just to chill out with Lucamino, right? Like, kind of, hey, you want to dive in? That's fine. We can storm arrow you. A nice
Ball on ball violence.
For Mr. Seeker. As Team Liquid and all the way back to spawn. They're going to be able to set up again, but the back are very diveable.
I think you're gonna see this be quite fast-paced from not just Nightmare on this attack.
Are Liquid boomed? I'm just kidding. I literally knew it. I literally knew it. I knew Capasili was gonna say it. I literally knew he was gonna say it.
A little bit harder, you know, to stay alive.
I just predicted it.
On this high ground.
Oh my Zero. Oh, that tree. What the fuck? They put tree on Genji?
And this is going to be what this comp struggles with. Yeah, Seeker, obviously a fantastic projectile player too on the...
Tree is nice on Genji.
Very good on Trojan, etc. Like hard hit scans as well. However, you being able to survive, Zero Tree infected, diving you, maybe with a nade as well, and Vega also poking you out, it's tough. You've only got one lead. You've only got one lunge.
Yeah, I mean, the caveat to what we were just talking about in terms of Ana being really good on offense is you do have to stay alive. And similarly, when we see these more, you know, sniper-focused types of picks, Hanzo, Widowmaker, you want to make sure that you're actually getting value by taking out the target. So if
Bang!
either, you're not getting that damage down.
Tree ends up getting down over there. Ends up trying to slice his way through the line. Nobody escapes. I thought,
Bro, looks like Nightmare are really struggling here.
just managed to get it done.
Okay, either Seeker needs to get 2 miracle picks or at least 1 miracle pick, and they're good. If so, like the point fight is gonna be so hard. I feel. They need a tracer to help on card, because I feel like Genji gets forced out so easily on card, especially into their comp. Wait, Rocket? Tree?
Yeah, the blade. Oh, Tree. He's on. No, he's back on. It's all good. Seeker ends up getting reset on.
All right then.
Pulse bomb onto Rhino.
Whoa! Whoa! Time out. Who was he feeling like? Who was he feeling like? 1v6 Blade? Tech pause, bro. We actually need a tech pause. Reset the mind.
If you stay on Genji, you don't have the nano boost anymore, so going over to the Tracer, at least you can really operate as a solo agent.
You ain't Shatter 2K. You know what, bro? No cap.
Stir it up. So Nightmare, last ejector here. 30 seconds left. I really thought they were off to a great start, but now they have been stopped on this final push and cannot get over this.
Yeah, like the point fight is so hard. Tracer's just marking every single person on card. We need Seeker to get a miracle pick. If this guy gets a miracle pick, it's game. Tree's nanoed again. Over. Viola thinks the 5 months.
What a hold from Team Liquid. Nightman with no real answers to this pure dive from TL.
Jeez, yeah, you either get stopped on first or you see Gibraltar go to the very end. But Team Liquid, great defense, especially after Nightmare did have that initial momentum. They really just said, okay, we're going to buckle.
Yeah, the Monday's been good. Thanks for asking, man.
It's very, very difficult at that point for Rhino to actually get access to the high ground.
Yeah, Nightmare couldn't do anything, bro. That point presence, they can't fight. They literally can't fight point at all.
Like 2.7k is still a lot, but none of that came through as burst. And only 1 a limb is definitely not enough.
Yeah. Hunter, like I mentioned before, this patch, it did feel like his logs got a little bit bigger, those arrows having a little bit more of a generous hitbox, but he did end up getting a couple of changes perk-wise. His scatter arrows ended up moving to a major perk, and then he got a perk which was actually fairly nice for Hanzo. Massive quality of life, his swift lunge. So when you actually hit an arrow, it reduces the cooldown of lunge by up to a second, so based on the charge of the arrows. So it is nice for like mobility, but Seeker was just not...
Tree on Genji is crazy. I've been known this, man. Like Tree is one of the most flexible players I've ever seen in this game.
This map is more holdable, Rose. We have seen it in the past.
So good.
The way Team Liquid are playing and the speed they're playing too, it feels like it's going to be a roll, but you never know. Nightmare could prove me wrong. Nice little TB for RuPaul to start off with, and he sets himself up on high ground.
Nice positioning here.
Taunt Tree my ways. Is that right? Is that what everyone is saying? Spoon and miss?
Of where this defense is going to be holding from, and you're going to be able to give out great intel. The Infected, where are you going to try to push this first target? But we'll see. I mean, like, hey, if Seeker can actually get these arrows,
If you can get picks, Hanzo is good, but like Hanzo is such a gamble character.
Mob mode just activated. I'm like, is he
You need to get picks.
Nice. It's all good. All good. Not a problem. We love your dog here. Nice little movement to look at me.
With double play CBS makes it so hard, and Ball too. Ball is just getting these angles for free. No one could demark the ball.
You're in big trouble now if your Nightmare Infected is just having his way with you. Another big slam into the back line too.
Just look at this, man.
These slam combinations from Team Liquid are picturesque, trailer worthy even. And there you go. That's Team Liquid shutting
2-1.
They just got to deal with Rhino, but these spawns are going to be way too late. A slam from the ball, but that'll be it. They're just going to push this one home in what was a record-breaking finish on Gibraltar from Team Liquid. That's going to put them at 2 points in the series.
Okay, cupping a little too much copium. I thought maybe, okay, if the Hanzo is able to get these picks and they're able to stabilize the defense, it is totally full holdable. I was with Hugh Jaws, but what a masterclass from Team Liquid, and this is why...
Any phrase saying that we're tweaking? Probably the Zoom sense. I think Zoom sense should play 62.5. Try that one.
With these big slams from the Wrecking Ball, anything is possible, and 13-0?
And then Infected 18-0 as well. Yeah. I mean, that last round, Nightmare got 0 elims. All these elims here are from round 1 on their attack. Right over 2, Rocket War on.
Are we getting another map by banger?
That should be shown in the stats, but not good for the rest of the series.
Yeah, these highlights are going to be long, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah,
I actually don't know why Rocket bladed there.
Yeah, Gibraltar is going to be a pure dive map. We saw 2 substitutions for Nightmare in Rhino and Squid coming back into the team. So where do we go from here? A lot of the dive maps now, you can play a little bit more dive on Kings if you really want to, but it's more of a rush type map. I can imagine Nightmare are now going to steer fully clear of any sort of map type that leads to this full dive from Treezera Infected. But now the bans are really going to come into full effect too, because you can't ban this Wrecking Ball. Winston hasn't been banned either, so there's a lot of avenues for Team Liquid to just walk this one home.
I mean, Nightmare just banned the Winston, so you could ban the Winston now, I guess, if you're on Team Liquid, but I think you would much rather have that tank at your disposal. I'm just trying to take a look at what's left in the map pool, because I think when I was looking at the... I really should have this memorized. I'm sorry.
That's fine. There's a lot of maps in the map pool.
No, but there was one particular hybrid map that actually stood out to me as, I think, a fairly good pick.
Iconvold, Kings, and Hollywood are the hybrid maps right now. And then we have...
NY subbing back in for Squid here. Looks like we're going to go on a brawl map.
Again, so Squid out.
Lucio can't be banned, so this is Nenwai's time to shine.
Same for the tank too. So you can see Painkiller and Rhino swap. Yeah. And there it is. Okay, so more of this kind of, I wouldn't want to say rush, but less all dive centric type comps makes sense for a hybrid map type, which would lead me to believe
Painkiller is coming back in too.
Or New Queen Street.
I think it's gonna be Kings Row. New Queen Street is literally ball of life.
For this dive style, but King's New Queen
It's gotta be Kings.
between
It has to be Kings.
maps that we have left in the pool, but it's all on Nightmare. They got to take this to a map number 5 as it's their pick next.
Kings Row was the map that stood out to me taking a look, and I should have known, like, duh, Kings Row is, of course, always going to be included in the map pool. It is just a classic.
Oh, do I not run Preds? I swear Preds are up right now. Louis days in 7 months.
There makes a lot of sense.
W Faps.
As well. Oftentimes
Thank you,
we
bro.
don't really see as much of the dive, but at the same time, we haven't really seen a meta where Wrecking Ball has felt like the meta's strongest soldier. I think Wrecking Ball is still, it's like workable on.
Our armor bug character is still good. I think Ram's not that bad. I think Hazard is really good. I think Ram is in the middle. I think Ram's mid.
Especially if it's infected that's playing it.
Yeah, you could definitely handfist it in New Queen Street and Kings for sure. I think out of all the maps, Kings would be like the least like diveable, but then
Yeah.
again, it's like, okay, you can just like jump on high ground, just kind of rotate, and it is going to be King's Row, so yeah, kind of what we expect.
What can be used? I think I use a Logitech C920.
Now leads to the question, what do they actually end up banning first? Do they ban?
Yep, Kings Row. I think they're gonna ban Wu Yang and Zarya. Wow.
Right now, it's going to be
I'll
Zarya
beat me to it.
Team Liquid are going to ban Wu Yang.
I mean, the Zarya would have been really good on Kings Row. Take the Zarya, just follow the advice of.
Ram with the block doesn't feel so bad. Yeah, the 1 second actually feels like so long.
Walk forward. Imagine that high energy beam just going straight down that main street. But since that's off the table, I think you can kind of expect that Painkiller is going to move into a different direction, either with the Diva or we're going to see Mauga versus the Wrecking Ball, since they started to roll around the wheel and we landed on Mauga at the end of that map.
Why would Painkiller bans are? I think the bans are other way around.
Such a hard ask, I think, to play.
That's what I was thinking.
In this
I like watching Wu Yang. Wu Yang's not that bad to watch. I just think he does too much damage. Like, Wu Yang's a good character. He just does too much damage.
Yeah, it's tough
Like, too
ask,
much damage.
But we know it's going to be a lot different from Dive. Of course, this is the first match of NA Stage 3. It's been a very quick year. It felt like Rose, to be honest. After mid-season, it felt like the longest break in history. And now we're back with Stage 3. But the World Finals is just around the corner.
You know he does far damage? That's silly? Yeah, that really is silly.
They're on sale. I think we had to open up some more VIP tickets too.
So where you was shining in the middle on Tracer? On Poem is life.
On socials,
I'm nice at Tracer.
the information there, but this is how the series is shaping up so far. Nightmare taking that control, and then back-to-back maps with a flattening of epic points on a Watch Point Gibraltar from Liquid.
And if Nightmare don't win here, I'm not sure I like their chances of winning that map number 5. Esperanza.
Actually, I'm trying to think why Nightmare would ban Zarya.
Can still be very good. If not for the Wrecking Ball, you also have the option of the Winston that would be on the table with bans, since both of those bans have come out already
I don't know.
from Nightmare. So
What are they playing? I gotta see what tank they're playing.
And then, of course, we'll cross
Future bounding this up.
once we get to it. I think it's going to be tough without the Zarya, though. I still want to see what Nightmare can pull out in terms of these different compositions, and if they can find something that's going to make them comfortable. And why has access to
No, like, why would Nightmare, the Zarya team, ban Zarya?
Big W.
When have you ever seen Infected on Zarya?
On that Atlas, had to play the brig. See what Team Liquid. They just want to run. Kiri Lucio. Just, again, another classic dive. No Wu Yang, all good. Vega goes Lucio. And we're going to force it here. I mean, if you've looked this good so far with the Wrecking Ball, why change anything? And the trade.
What's up, Zach? How you doing, bro?
It's looking like the meta. It looks so strong. So we'll see how they do on the defense first. Nightmare, though, hovering the Hazard as a pick.
Oh, Hazard would be super good. If we're looking at dive...
For
we're
protecting
looking
for map 5.
to, play a little
We
bit
just got
more
insider information here. Oh, wait, I'm liking the Freya pick.
We also have to take a look at the Hazard. Another hero that we saw with a very dive-esque sort of compositional arrangement.
Okay, Rocket has insta-died.
Really great example of that.
Dude, whenever Overwatch is in high quality, the Freya bolts look so nice to shoot. You see that?
Especially with the changes that have been made to Hazard's perks, so Hazard be very relevant.
Poo Poo thinks up. Let me end the Preds. Play on Ultra Graphics? I honestly think I could.
No mercy. No mercy, just kunais.
They want to go for dinner.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, I did get a new PC.
Off a little bit on this Freya, but the Freya still feels
Does watching OWCS make you want to compete again? Oh, of course, bro. When I be watching OWCS, it makes me want to try hard and ranked. Hence why you see me try hard for like a couple of days and I go back to trolling.
I'm here for it. This is my job now.
Close ass. All right. That's a nice little team kill there. They killed Vega, but it's Lucio, so it's all chill. Wow, this is Nightmare now kind of switching things up. Yeah, Seeker.
Okay, on the Reaper, D.Va now, not bad.
Switch to the D.Va.
I think Double Flex just
Bit more of a death
shits on their comp.
Now, I'm a little surprised actually you didn't stick on to
I feel like Reaper needs perks.
with the defense matrix on this team.
Like, once he pops a perk, he be chilling.
And they are farther through than what they have been so far on the map.
Oh, rocking the mythic skin as well. Looks great. All right, now they put themselves on the point, like you said. A bit easier to get through the choke with the D.Va, but Painkiller is trying to pressure point right now. But Team Liquid more than
Oh my god, Infected is just fucking getting pinned around like a pinball.
nice matrix there onto Infected, making sure those heals could not connect. And even a deflect from Tree to try and get out. Dashes away to the mini. But in hot pursuit is Painkiller. But there is the swaps required for Nightmare to take the point. I'm curious if they're going to get another touch. They should be able to. Infected is just around the corner and they have Rush.
Zero!
Oh, surely you don't die here. All right,
Oh, that Lucio has to die.
recalling there in Nemwhite's face. Let's play a little bit more safe. They've got to deal with a Seeker on the point who's just sat on the rush. A slam onto the high ground for Infected. Even gets Susu there as well, but low health bars over Tree and Infected mean they can't quite.
B-Blade!
They're trapped.
B-Blade! B, get on B, then you can roll in with a better beat.
Going for a small
Do it! Do it!
On both sides, so there is an advantage for either team. But the fact
Better B! Better B! Reaper no Wraith!
Yeah, double beat though coming in, so Nemwhite's going to help sustain through, at least for themselves. And Lucamino, Seeker not quite so lucky. He burned the Wraith Wolf really early on. A trade though onto Vegas. Team Liquid lose one of their supports. Mines for Infect is still available too, as the clock is ticking now. 1 minute to go as Nightmare burned. Was their entire ult bank? Infect goes in.
That's our day one you're rooting against, by the way. I'm just calling the game what is going to happen, man.
Every part of him is now scattered all across the point.
Get that stick out your ass.
This is, again, all falling apart for Nightmare.
oh, the D.Va's gonna get staggered. Oh, never mind.
Straight into the mines.
The mines are still active. That's actually a pretty good saving grace here. Allows Nightmare to get this reset a little bit faster. If anybody dies here, though, that is going to be devastating. 35 seconds left.
Okay, Nightmare should win this fight if they go fast. RuPaul doesn't have Rush yet. They do have Blossom. They fight on point. They Blossom late.
Close the distance a little bit, but then
We just need to get on point without dying.
Blossom.
There we go.
And all the while, you get picked apart.
Now when they have to touch, we Blossom.
And Nightmare end up using the rush on the point, making it a little bit more deadly for Team Liquid to try and hold on. Infected. Mime. He was
Oh, maybe don't even need it.
but Nightmare still managed to take him out.
Chilling.
All right, there it is. There's the point of the cap. No ult required there from Seeker as he claims 3 lives. There's a Nightmare now with 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It was a struggle, but they still managed to get it popping. If Infected stays alive there, Rose, maybe a different story.
Certainly have the stall potential coming through from the Wrecking Ball, but I love that play from Nightmare. Play around the Kitsune rush. You can play together as a team. The defense matrix is going to cover a lot of your bases and kind of just ignores
What's up, man?
backline. Then Seeker can get that extra attack speed coming through from the Hellfire shotguns, and you were able to see a lot of picks there. Infected, though, has just completely wrapped.
That's a ball angle?
Through with a big slam card.
And he slammed nobody.
Yeah, but he's sadly there, but he scattered before he could even.
Wait, Reaper's going in? Wait, Reaper's going in.
To the back line, Gold Wraith,
Wait.
is Death Blossom as well.
He's dead?
Being chased right now, and in fact, cut off from the
Maybe not. I forgot this TP perk is a little bit. No, he definitely dead.
the payload, but he's going to get hounded down. Perfect distance maker there. That teleport, but Team Liquid were rather aware of how close he was to ult, knowing that he didn't even use it in that last fight on the point. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go, and Team Liquid holding far up.
Those teleports.
I know y'all see Infected, bro.
That marker is going to end up once you finish up the teleport, and it makes it so much easier for you to be able to line up the cross.
Yeah, this double flex is so strong.
Minute left, and I'm gonna just go ahead and maybe just write off this Death Blossom, but I got to look at these double support ultimates from Nightmare if they can live through this blade.
Oh, Tree.
Tree gets a couple of slashes onto Nemwhite.
Then why dies though, bro? That's not good.
The kill, but they do trade the Lucio.
They need speed to go through this choke.
But Infected still has mines. Team Liquid, they have a sound barrier. Nightmare, they're gaining they need right now is miles on this payload. They are very far away from this second point.
They can play around the payload, but that's also super risky because of those wrecking ball mines. And then you also have the pulse bomb that can just get dropped through one of these windows at any point in time.
Why do I feel like he's gonna solo blossom the Tracer?
Can just kite away from this and go ahead and save those double support ults, and they don't get picked off. Maybe they can make it through the second point.
TP Suzu there from Lucamino.
Oh my god, Rocket died a tree. Matt grilling this up. We just died. We're gonna die with 3 ults. We're gonna die with 4 ults. We just died with 4 ults. We just died with 4 ults. Wait, Infected died to a Diva Bomb. What? Wait, then what? Wait. Oh my god, Zero.
Hold on, actually. Let me just eat my words real quick. Seeker kills one with a Death Blossom. Zero ends his life. Infected is back on the balls. They get a couple of extra meters. A teleport from Lucamino onto Nenwa and a Suzu 2 to save the Lucio's life. They're still in with a chance here. They can play this corner.
Oh my god.
This overtime wick is burning super quickly. As Painkiller rejoins their fight.
Wait, Team Liquid has Rush. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. They have no ults. They have no ults. Oh my tree. Oh my tree. Oh my tree. Green Market thinks the 2 months and for Fox's sake thinks it's up. For Fox's sake.
Fast enough. And by the time that the rest of Team Liquid had shown up, you've got that Kitsune Rush RuPaul had been holding on to, and that sealed the deal there alongside Tree. This is still a winnable. Holding out some hope that we will be able to see a bit of a.
Yeah, just honestly, don't even press tab. On the Valentine the 2 months. Have a great Saturday. You too, man.
Just take a look at how Zera did in this map and really putting up some numbers. Only 1 death so far as well.
Yeah, Team Liquid, I mean, even Kusaurus was kind
How's it feel having a new room? Freaking awesome, man.
in that interview I mentioned earlier that the top dogs right now, in their minds, PK, SSG, and Nightmare was really on that radar. Of course, Nightmare did end up taking that first map, but the preceding 2 have very much been in favor of Team Liquid. And the Wrecking Ball ban that early on from Nightmare, so okay, great, we get that out of the way.
When'd you move? I think I moved like
Winston will do.
probably a week ago now. About a week ago.
And this is just Infected's wheelhouse. You can see how comfortable Infected is on this pick. And this is like, it feels like this meta was almost built for Team Liquid. If you look at on a player-to-player basis, Rose.
Someone definitely likes Team Liquid and wants to see them succeed at this World Finals. If they can keep up plays like this, it's not going to surprise me at all.
I'm actually really fucking with this ball comp. This ball double flex meta is so good for Liquid.
Stage 1 and Stage 2. Of course, they've got to still finish out this map, but things are looking very good so far. We've got Seeker and Painkiller both under big threat.
Oh dear, yeah, Nemwai is just getting jumped on.
I don't know how Nenwai lived, but I still don't know how Nenwai is living.
They're already been pressured off the point too. I mean, Painkiller's kind of hanging around, but Tree's just everywhere right now. No one's really paying attention to him. Nemwai falls, and well, Painkiller also loses mech. This wasn't really a fight at all. This was a slaughter for Team Liquid.
Ugh, okay, Tree.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, especially with the changes that Genji has had too. Taking a look at that perk change, knowing that the melee can actually reduce your dash cooldown by 3 seconds if you're able to land that, I think is very helpful for making sure that Genji can actually get.
What the fuck is Infected doing? What is Infected doing? What is Infected doing? What is Infected doing?
But Painkiller actually going to come out on the Junker Queen as the final stand.
That's really nice, actually. Being able to jump like that and have the grappling hook available too, like straight up. That's really nice for Infected. Can't quite get instant.
Wait, Vega's dead?
Day 1 of this match, thankfully. Painkiller switched over to the Queen of all things.
Oh, Tree got shut down. He checked.
Pretty low, but with Queen, instant shout, ended up getting Suzu to their mid-fight as well. See if this Queen is going to be what kind of turns it around for Nightmare. It's a big time bank. Team Liquid is infected. You know what? Ball's great. That's fine. We'll just counter you. We're just going to swap.
Barissa.
This is one of Infected's big strengths. When you look at a lot of these tanks being able to try to counter pick like this, the Junker Queen was very good to be able to counter the ball, and now Infected's gonna go, here's my pick.
I think Nightmare has a better rush, honestly.
Double rush now as well for
Actually, not really. I'm gonna say it's Liquid. Just honestly, it's just a match rush. I don't know why I'm trying to say who got the better rush. Oh, almost an AJ. Nightmare got better beat. Nightmare showed win this. Better beat. Krista Gem of the year. Whoomp.
Two more fights struck together though means that we've already seen this time go down at 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Every little second is going to matter as much as this card is going to get stopped. So we got the Rampage too, which is going to be perfect down this main choke. And hopefully that's going to be enough to at least get you through this next fight and string a third fight win together.
Yeah, Ripple has to be on his A game here. They know it's coming.
Now Suzu's got to be ready.
Looking for the
No Suzu, no Suzu, no Suzu, no Suzu, no Suzu. Bang.
Now here comes the carnage. Oh dearie me, Rampage through the bookstore there. Ripple does another teleporting away, but
Zera? Oh. Oh. If Zera got that trade, they actually would have won the game.
And they've bought themselves enough time to get this rush up for Lucamino, the pulse bomb for Rocket. We're already seeing
The ult cycle from Nightmare is really good right now. Flying Vanette, I think the 4 months. What's the qualification for having a better beat? The qualification for having a better beat is the enemy team beating first, and then you get a second beat, so you get more HP. They lose HP faster, and you gain HP. Oh my Seeker. Just a better rush from Nightmare too. Oh my god. Wait, Zera's on Reaper? Losing this up. Whoomp. This might be a map 5. If I'm Team Liquid, I'm just playing slow till I get 5 ults. Fire trucks this up. Wait, okay. Nenwai has beat and they don't have beat. If Nenwai is good, he realizes this and he goes in. Wait, Secret killed RuPaul. Beautiful. Beautiful. Team Liquid just throwing away their ult bank.
So I guess not a -1. Good at trading it, but 1 minute and 30 in the time bank. It's all well and good when Infected can play ball, but swaps to Orisa and Painkiller on the Queen. This is looking the complete opposite.
Well, okay, actually, I think Nightmare loses now because once Vega gets beat, as long as he doesn't Ajax, they just lose. Once Vega gets beat, they just lose.
Shape up in the meta. And so Painkiller really putting on a good performance with the Queen. It's not over yet. You still got a minute, and you do have to go up against this Terror Surge from Infected. They don't really
Whoa, what is it? No, Lumino just sold the entire game. Lumino just sold the entire game. What? Oh my god. Lumino just sold. That rush was too early. Vega Ajax. Oh my god, winnable. Oh my god, I'm sorry. 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 Oh my god. 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 Actually, they're down so much.
Looking a little dicey. You are letting this payload get very close to the finish line, but you want to line him up so that you can knock him down. Let's see Painkiller do this.
There's the Rampage hits to RuPaul. Suzu's himself. Terror Surge on the point. I still move away on Painkiller as well, so he doesn't get too close. And now Lucamino, sole player for Nightmare to try and hold this one down. And by the skin of their teeth, Team Liquid capping the point on King's Row. They finish out the series with a 3-1, but Nightmare made them work for it in that last round. That was so close to going to a map number 5, but cooler heads prevail.
2 and 3, it looked like Team Liquid was going to run away with it. So what a pleasant surprise to see Nightmare put up such a good fight. I mean, Painkiller just really looking great there on the Junker Queen. Maybe unfortunate, kind of at that.
All right, now
just fall a little bit.
Now it's time to watch SSG versus Sakura.
But I'm very excited about this squad, Jack. That cannot be underestimated when looking at the rest of this stage.
Yeah, even losing that soundbar there from Vega, that felt like, oh, okay, it's going that way, is it, huh? But Team Liquid, you know, the very, very end, clutching it out, a 3-1 victory there, Zoe. I mean, look, I was fully expecting, especially with that Queen and how well they were doing, how quickly they were playing as
Wait, please restart Pred. I read wrong. Wait, why are you betting on Sakura?
We're close to it. Although I do have to say, like, there were moments.
Kappa Siege. Do we restart it for Kappa Silly? Do we restart it for Kappa Silly? Do we restart it for Kappa? Do we restart it for Kappa Silly?
Strategy. Obviously, we saw a lot of moving pieces from map to map. Painkiller and Rhino in and out of the mix, and NY and Squid rotating.
Bro, Kappa Silly, think about the payout. Kappa Silly, think about the payout. B-Lone Thug is in the 6 months. Bro, think about the payout. Bro, think about the payout, Kappa Silly. Kappa Silly, think about the payout. Bro, look, you got everyone with you, bro. Piss, Poor Weather, Ethan, Kappa Silly, like, you're good for it. Kappa Silly, you're good for it. Kappa Silly, you're literally good for it.
What they have right now is good. It is working. Team Liquid, they do feel like a different beast.
I'm just homeless. Kappa Silly, you're going to be on the edge of your seat whenever you see Sakura take first point of the control center.
So, you know, walk away with your heads held high if you're Nightmare right now. You did end up taking one map away from them and almost a second on King's Row.
For sure. And I think we'll get a chance to see whether or not this is a boon for them or it is a bane. When we
Why you got grow taller YouTube video bookmark, you bum? It's self-explanatory. How does this make me a bum for wanting to get a couple inches? What?
Whether or not this roster swap strategy is going to work out for them long term, but there's a lot of hope here. The fact that they were able to win with Rhino in the roster and they made it very competitive.
Sweaty Ball 1487. Unban me, soft jaw.
Big benefit for them later on in the stage.
It's also so good to get those reps in and not just like lock in, because why else have such an extensive roster if you're not using it?
I guess.
A lot of instances where teams had those specific players, specific pieces for certain maps, but other than that, we wouldn't see much playing time from them, and then they kind of just always come in cold.
But I think you could also see where maybe some of this is going to need to get ironed out. When we did actually see those swaps in, we saw the targeted bans against those players as well. Nenwai comes in, can't play the Lucio, is forced to play the Brig instead. And similarly, when we ended up seeing Painkiller come in, you know, no Diva on the table, I think it's going to be a little bit more of that. And if they can play telegraphed, or they can play around those bans a little bit better, then I hope that means it's going to be better for them in the future too.
Yeah, the cutest little knot there.
Are
you satisfied with what we saw meta-wise here? Because EMEA, you know, kind of...
0-2 things up.
Expectation-wise.
Pure dive, ball on Gibraltar with Genji Tracer. Like, yeah, I mean, look. It feels like a hot minute since we've had like a nice pure dive meta, honest Overwatch. Yeah, it feels good. I can imagine this will continue, especially with the top. DPS is always going to be in a little bit of flux. I'm curious how much this Reaper's going to get played. I think a lot of the like more solid like hit scan players that don't flex too much on things like Genji will be playing that, like we saw Seeker did in this series. So yeah, I think Reaper's going to be more of a mainstay.
I'm fucking ready for this game, man.
That Reaper guy, how we missed him. Speaking of people I missed, Infected is very high up on that list, and he will be joining us for a quick chat.
Nah, the Team Liquid hoodie looks too tough.
Congratulations on the first dub. The meta seems like a dream come true for you and the entire team. You're pretty much all of you are able to just play your comfort picks. How did the scrims go leading up to stage 3? Give us some insider information for our scrim buck exchange, perhaps.
Okay. I think like the first week and like kind of the first days of the patch, everybody was just like trying out stuff. So like we were just figuring out like kind of what.
Buy me food, big bro. I know you got it like that.
Tank for like the first week, but especially after watching.
Watch this. Watch this. You want to see real aura? Watch this.
That ball Genji Tracer, I mean, that just fits us perfectly. And I think like we're the only team in NA that could actually do it. So
Watch this.
definitely hit the jack.
Come on, you see the VIP. Ban this dog.
So it's safe to say your
Come on.
meta continues to worlds. That would,
Any mods?
make a whole bunch of sense. When it
They
comes
don't
to
know you, lil bro.
the tanks on King's Row, obviously you made the insta swap. I really like that.
I got no motion.
Go in or anything. He's going to swap from
I got no motion.
against the Queen. How viable do you think?
We did us got no motion.
To a few players, a couple of ranked players as well, and they're like, Queen's like not bad, right?
We got
now.
zero
Do you
fucking
see,
motion.
Some teams picking that up. Do you think
Why have I just opened up the stream and PG in here already talking about food?
I could see Queen being good on some maps, like for Kings.
Can I hold $10?
Ball is not really like a good pick on Kings normally, so I think Queen definitely has some merit. But in general, like the dive tanks, like the Diva, Ball, and Winston, they're always good.
Saint Goddess.
Effective Harry healing
Jutsu, I think, is at 3 months.
you were able to get this win for this
You like this new Wingstop flavor. You give under $10 but not buy me food. All right. We don't know
We're
you.
the best team.
We don't know you and voice.
I'm really confident, and I just can't wait to play and have fun. Just roll around on Ball.
Well, we can't wait to see more of that as well. In fact, I think
What did Hunter just say to me?
and we hope to chat again soon.
Thank you so much.
Albio just said go duo. All right, we have to duo now.
Oh, he's such a character. Yeah, I love that. This is definitely one of the teams which have benefited.
Low Tabor Fade, this you. Owl 2019 hungry. I'm closing this fucking chat.
Want to have a good time playing some video games and getting rewards.
Totally not gay 07. You awesome sauce. Yeah, we closing this. We closing this.